Hello guys, welcome to Deep Codes, and in today's video we will discuss LeetCode question 1431 that says kids with the greatest number of candies. So here you are given n candies where candies of I represent the number of candies ith kid has, and you are given one integer extra candies denoting that this number of extra candies you have. Further, you need to return one boolean array result of a length n where result of phi is true if giving the ith kid extra candies, then after that that kid will have greatest number of candies among all the kids. So that means, let's say I is 1. Okay, so for the first index this kid has currently 3 candies and you have some extra candies 3. So if you give these extra candies to this kid, then after that this kid will have greatest number of candies among all the kids. So if 3 plus 3 is 6, so 6 is greatest among all. So yeah, for this case you have to return true, and if that is not the case, then return false. Okay, so note that the multiple kids can have greatest number of candies. That means if this let's say here this kid, here the first kid, let me show you. So guys, this lines means that if a kid so let's say here the maximum candy a kid has is a 5, and let's talk about this kid. So this kid has initially 2 candies, and if you give 3 more extra candies, so after the total number of candies this kid will have is 5. So now 5 is among the greatest number of candies, right? Though another 5 is there, but another kid has 5 candies, then 2, it is one of the greatest number of candies. And yeah, multiple kids can have this greatest number of candies, so for that also we can consider as a true, right? Okay, so after addition, that means like let's say that means candies of I plus extra. So after this addition, the summation must be greater than equal to the maximum of all candies. So if this is greater than equal to maximum of all candies other kids have, then we will return true. So 2 plus 3 is 5, so true. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 is greater than the maximum 5. See, here the maximum is 5, so we will compare with the 5. Now if you add 5 plus 3, 8, then also 8 is maximum among other kids. If you add 1 plus 3, 4. Now 4 is not the maximum because one kid has a 5 number of candies with him. So yeah, that's why we return false for this kid number this. And then 3 plus 3 is 6, so we return true. Okay, so I hope you guys understood the question till now. And if you look at this example, so here first check what is the maximum number of candies. So 4 is a maximum. 4 is maximum. Okay, now if you, for the first kid, if you add 1 candy and give 1 candy to the first kid, then also he will be a maximum. And if you don't get, then also he is maximum. So yeah, this will be always true for this kid. It will be always true. He will have the maximum number of candies. Now for the second kid with the 2 candies, if you add 1, then it will be 3. Now 3 is not greater than or equal to 4, so yeah, we return false. Same for 1, we return false because after giving 1 candies he will have 2, and 2 is not greater than equal to 4. So again false and again false, right? So understood till the here. Now here 12 is the greatest, right? 12 is the greatest. So if you give 10 more to this kid, then also then it will be greatest, so return true. 1 plus 10, 11. 11 is less than 12, so false. And here true, because 12 plus 10, 22. It is greatest among all the candies. So yeah, the thing here is that if we know that what is the maximum candy a kid is having in the original array. See, this is the original array, and if we know what is the maximum number of candy a kid has, so if we calculate that, so first we can get 5, right? We get those value 5, that is the greatest among all the kids, greatest number of candies. Now after that we will keep on adding. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, is it greater than equal to 5? Yeah, then add true. 3 plus 3, is it greater than equal to 5? Add true. 5 plus 3, the same thing. 1 plus 3, it is greater than equal to 5? No, then return false. So yeah guys, this question is very much simple. We are doing the same thing. First we will check that what is the maximum number of candy a kid is having, and then we keep on adding, means we keep on checking by adding the extra candies from all the kids. So moving on to the coding part. See, first I took this variable current max, or the maximum number of candies in the original candies array. So here I am checking with the maximum value by traversing all the candies and storing the maximum in this current max. Then I took one boolean array or a vector answer. So here I check this, if C is the current number of candies kid is having, and if I add extra candies that I have, then does this summation will give the kid greater than equal to the current max, or does the summation can make the kid have the greatest number of candies? If this is true, then I push true to the answer, and the else condition I push false to the answer. So yeah, got this. This is the only thing that we are to check as per the question, that after giving ith kid all the extra candies, they will have the greatest number of candies. So for that we return true. After giving this is the ith kid all the extra candies, does after that he has greatest among all the kids, then if that is the condition, then return true, else return false, and at the end we return the answer vector. So yeah, understood the approach. Now talking about the time and space complexity. The time complexity for the solution is big O of n, since we are traversing all the n candies, and the space complexity is big O of 1. See guys, we cannot consider this as a space complexity because this is the answer that we have to return, means our return value. So we cannot consider this in our space complexity, since we are not using this in our calculation. This is for just for storing the result, and we have to return that result. So yeah, that's for the time and space complexity. If you guys have any doubts in this question, then let me know in the comments. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.